Hey everybody, it's Jess here with Hope Family Fellowship's evening devotion. And I realized that each one of these devotions that I've done, that I start off with a weather report. So I figured I'd keep up with that tradition. So today, in my neck of the woods, it was very rainy, cloudy, stormy. At one point, we had a tornado watch. Not a warning, not one on the ground, but we were under those weather conditions. So you're welcome for that. Maybe I'll try out for a weather woman one day. I don't know. Who knows if this nursing thing doesn't work out. But, the other day, me and my dad were playing disc golf, and we were in the back of the woods, and with this one course that we play a lot, kind of goes into the back of these woods, and I saw some birds, and I saw some animals, and playing and everything, and I thought, what a beautiful creation that God has made. Everywhere you look, it's, the colors, the animals, just everything. It's just the sun rises, the sun sets. I mean, the list can go on forever. But even in the midst of all this chaos, and yet it's still going on. It's like the animal world doesn't even know anything has happened other than maybe some people are leaving them alone a little bit more or not disturbing them, so maybe they're coming out to play a little bit. But, God takes care of his creations, and he takes care of the animals, and they're still getting fed, they're still getting their food. And yet, here we are, and I know that especially if you're having to live alone in these chaotic, crazy times, that you can start feeling very lonely and feel like you are all alone. And start feeling a little bit smaller. But, I was reminded of a verse in Psalms 139 that says, "I will praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, and I know that full well." Everything that he's made is beautiful. That includes you, because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. All of God's creation, life in general, is made in such a precise manner that even small deviations from that can cause some major problems. We have 23 pairs of chromosomes, and even if one's missing, or you have an extra of something, or even pieces of something is missing, it causes different things, and a lot of them are not even life-sustaining. They're not even viable to live. And yet, here we are, here you are, in the middle of all this, and he sees you. It also says later on, which this is one of those verses that I have saved on my phone, and it's kind of one of those reminders when I start feeling down, but it's the lock screen on my phone right now. It's Psalms 139, 16 through 18. It says, "You saw me before I was born. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed. How precious are your thoughts about me, O God. They can't even be numbered. I can't count them. They outnumber the grains of sand. And when I wake, you are still with me. When I go to sleep, he's with me. When I wake up, he is still with me." His thoughts, just his thoughts about me, can't even be numbered. If you ever tried counting sand, even in a jar, it's not very easy to do. And if you count the sand in the world, but his thoughts are that numerous about you. Our lives, the way that our world is put together, in such a way, it's tilted at just the right angle, it spins at just the right speed, I guess. I was looking for the word for that. To keep us grounded, that our bodies can function, we can breathe in this atmosphere. Everything is just so precise. He knows how many hairs are on your head. In Luke, it says that he's numbered them. There's a number to every one of your hairs, and that you are more precious to him than even many sparrows. which, he's taking care of the animals out there. And he's still with us, guys. He is still with us. So if you ever start feeling alone, maybe a little down, take God's word out and speak to those voices and combat that, because all that is lies and discouragement to tell you that you're alone, because you're not alone. His word says that he is with you. His word says that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. He knows how many hairs are on your head. You are not forgotten. You are not alone, and you are not small. You are his. And I hope you guys remember that today, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. See y'all next week.